I think we are officially live.
Not yet.
Live from Austin, Texas.
Not on
The
mine.
studios
Just
of
remember,
Mr. Studios.
It's going to have about a 60-second lag.
Otherwise-
Hello, everybody. We'll give this a second. We'll let the folks and the peeps trickle in here.
Yes.
Before we get moving.
I got here at 7:30 this morning. Prep for the show.
Darren's been really, really ready. He's been
I got
downloading.
here 12 hours early.
He's been doing box squats, wants a box bot squats.
I do box squats.
I
I actually do.
Well, man, he's been doing jumping jacks.
I don't do that. Too hard on the knees.
He's been getting sweaty while getting ready.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, God.
I don't know where I came up with that.
Sounds like a date night to me.
That was a one-off. Darren, what are we doing later? Why don't we tell the people before we start our show?
Our big rundown.
No, not doing that. We're going to watch a movie later, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
Yeah, we're going to go see some Venom.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Are you venomous about it?
I'm excited about it. What's
Venom's
his name in
pumping
it?
through you.
What's his name's in it?
I don't know. That guy who's muscular.
No, the other one. Woody Harrelson, I think, right?
Oh, yes.
Is he in it?
Yeah.
I like Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. He's in Venom 2.
Anyways.
Venom 2, not Venom also.
Nice, there we go. And our producer is asking questions away on the right side. Very exciting.
Somebody's already asking the question?
Yes, our producer host.
Oh. Why don't you just shout it out? Shout it, shout it.
Shout it out, come on.
Shout it out loud. We are going to do some fun stuff.
We are going to do some fun stuff.
We're
excited
ready.
about this. I have all sorts of things prepared.
Don't worry, brah.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're watching.
Look at that.
Who's watching?
Hello,
I don't
people.
know. Oh, you lost somebody. That was only two.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Again, though, maybe my least favorite thing. We're not going to do that, so...
Okay.
It so annoys me. It's like when a girl comes online with like Instagram and she's like, "Hey everybody, welcome to my feed," and she's like, "I'm gonna just hang out, I'm gonna wait." Okay, wait, someone's in, someone's out. No, I just can't.
Yeah, it's me.
Can't even handle
I'll
it.
do that then.
Can't even handle it. Cool. Section 5 has me really excited tonight. Section 5 is definitely. It's gonna be new for me. Even I don't even know. I don't quite know what to expect. Entertainment value should be high.
That's right.
Let's see how far the lag is.
60
Oh, my
seconds.
goodness.
60 seconds.
I don't think it's even 60 seconds. I think it's more like 10 to 15.
Nice.
I think it's more like 4.5 hours.
Nice.
No, not even close.
You know what I just realized? That might cause a problem, but we're going to see what happens. If we disappear for a second, we'll be back. I turned off my Wi-Fi so that we're on the Ethernet now, so should be fine. Darren's going to actually be serenading you all for the whole night.
Our first segment is Roses and Thorns.
This is a live concert. Do you want to, lead into... It sounds like you're going to sing Orange Sky by Alexi Murdoch.
Every rose has its thorn.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
Every nude beach has burned buns. Every Taco Bell eater has dirty, dirty run.
If I had a bra,
I only wrote 3 sentences.
if I had a bra, I'd throw it.
We can come up with another one.
I'd throw it. I don't think you want boxer briefs in your face, so I'll spare you. Okay, I say we
Roses
get going.
and Thorns. You
Shall
want to say
we?
what this is? I said our first segment is called Roses and Thorns.
Let me do an introduction. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the
Oh, yeah.
Damn Music Show, this live edition. I'm Micah Wagner. This is Darren, the Dr. Drewitz. I'm super excited. This is
Are
going to
you?
be lots of fun. Yeah, I love this.
All right.
We've got 6 different things, right?
Yeah, all entertaining.
Yep.
One more after the other.
Yep. We have music, and a little bit of movies. Thought that'd be fun tonight.
Yeah, and TV talk.
And TV talk, which I'm really excited about.
And then we have an interview with a very special guest.
Oh my gosh, I completely. We have an interview. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect. I'm sure everybody else doesn't know what to expect, but we have an interview.
It's Tater Talbot, known as the greatest roadie of all time.
I feel like Jimmy Fallon here, and I'm getting this is the moment.
This is the
Tater Talbot will be joining us.
a little later.
An infamous and famous roadie.
Both
From
infamous and famous.
the 80s and 90s.
What's the difference between infamous and famous?
Infamous has a little bit of negative vibes. Famous is just famous. You just
I think
could be positively
famous is famous. Infamous is you're in fame.
Oh, I thought it was infamous. Like you're like
No,
the bad guys.
It's supposed to be a bad joke.
Okay, bad joke. I'm not ready for it.
It's not really infamous.
I'm not even ready for it.
And
guys.
it's too early in the day for you?
Too early in the day. I'm not awake yet.
Musicians.
Well, and you know that all of your watchers are probably stopping to go and Google Tater Talbot now.
Tater Talbot. Google it, guys. See what comes up. All right, Darren. Why don't we get going? So this is going to be our first. Our number one here is going to be Roses and Thorns.
Yeah.
Explain
So this
what we're
is every rose has thorns. So we've been doing this show a little over a year.
Yeah.
So whether it's the first year of our show or this year,
Yep.
what has been the roses, the things that you like about the show? What has been the thorns?
Okay, which
You
thank
may
you for the 2K of you guys. We are about 15.
We're 20 away,
shy
man.
Of 2K. I don't know. We did this for fun from the beginning, and now we got 2,000 people subscribing, and it's awesome. So if you haven't, ring that notification bell. If by any chance you've watched us and you're like, hey man, I don't get notified. It's not just a subscription. You got to ring the notification, and it'll actually send you notifications. So let's go.
Every time I go live with a stirring rendition of "Every Rose Has a Thorn," you can get notified.
You can get notified.
Another new lyrics, a new verse has been written.
Everybody just decided not to sign up for notifications. Right. Anyway, so Darren, do you want to go first?
Yeah. My roses are kind of boring and straightforward. My thorns are a little more
thorny.
Thorny. Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yeah. But I have three roses right here. From doing the show, the first is finding out about new artists or people I would not have spent any time, like Lil Nas is. Prime example. I certainly know who he is, but I wouldn't have paid him any attention.
And like we've watched now like 4 or 5 of his songs.
Right. And getting to understand who he is and what he's about. So just having a deeper dive in the new artists has been a
kind
rose.
of watching them evolve, which is really cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. Subtitles. Hey man, subtitles which we knew existed, but we downloaded one and that's a rose because now we can translate.
It's a late rose. This
rose
just happened. Like
doesn't matter.
We did this a week ago.
Late Rose is still alive. It's not dead from a year ago.
The Late Rose is very alive. But this, we literally just downloaded a song. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
The BTS song.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we've known about subtitles, yes, but we've never taken the time to investigate how to do it with our super duper expensive system.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Go ahead. Please.
My last rose again. The roses are, the fun stuff in life is never as good as entertaining as the bad stuff. But I've really enjoyed the interviews that we've done. We've done 3. One hasn't made it yet because of the long reason, but we'll redo it. But I've really enjoyed just sort of digging into some topics and meeting some people.
Me too.
We spoke to a woman across the pond we reached out to, and we didn't even know where she lived. She could live next door.
We were nervous when we even did it because we were like, is this even a real person? And it was. Kate from ours.
And she turned out to be charming.
She was wonderful. She was fantastic. Great guitar player. Really enjoyed the interview.
Yeah, and then we had a really fun and fascinating conversation about Billie Eilish and her new look.
Fantastic.
With a professor in college, a PhD, and we talked about gender roles and all that. You can see both interviews under our interview section playlist. So those are my roses.
Nice. I didn't even know we had an interview section.
We do.
Well done.
Man, you have got to,
love this.
You got to dig in and get to know our show.
Oh man, apparently I do all the back end work. So let me give my roses real quick.
All right.
I didn't necessarily have 3, but
That's all right.
my number 1 was actually the interaction with all you guys listening. I've been so impressed. I'm just blown away. There is so much dialogue. I can't even get to all of it.
Right.
And I'm just the engagement from people watching, just blown away. So that's my number 1. My number 1 is getting a lot of requests and a lot of deep information around artists. My number 2 was actually the same as you, the growth of artists I never would have watched. So despite being a music producer and playing music.
And a lot of our engagement is from around the world, which I was not expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot more international people that
it's tons.
chime in, which it makes it fun.
Yeah, so I've also
thank you,
loved
everybody.
An increased depth of artists that I watch and listen to a lot of music, and I'm listening to even more. I'm really surprised at how much new music I end up listening to. So those are my couple.
Awesome. On to the thorns.
Yeah.
I also have 3 thorns.
Thorn it out.
So thorn number 3, I'm going from 3 to 1, is the lack of new, good country music. That is a huge thorn in my side here.
For any
I'm
of you
wanting
that don't
good
know, Darren
country
likes
music that's new.
Yep.
but everything is bro country today, and it's just freaking awful. So
I feel like there's a lot of. Do you know who Coulter Wall is?
No.
Okay. You obviously know who Sturgill Simpson is.
Yes,
right?
but he's not new. He's been around.
No, but Coulter, Parker McCollum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Parker?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, we played a Parker song.
Cody Jinks.
Yeah. What is his big hit?
I'm just naming people that are coming to my mind. Cody Jinks.
Yeah. He's good. Okay. He is good. He's not. I'm talking top. I'm talking about. Cody is not.
You're talking like big
nationwide.
stars that are dropping songs. You're not loving a lot of the big drops. Okay,
right.
Fair enough.
Cody is. I just don't think he's that big. Yeah,
that was a joke.
Okay, so that's number one. Number two is blocked videos.
Yeah, man,
YouTube,
that's my number one.
Sony Music Entertainment is the worst. They block everything immediately. We have to fight it, and it always takes 2 or 3 days.
Yep.
And then after the video is released, they choke the exposure, and it just kills the bandwidth.
Yep.
Mike, any guesses on what number one would be?
Ooh, I do. I actually know what it is. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you do it.
It's K-pop fans. What in the blue hell is wrong with you people,
so
man?
aggro. It's so aggressive. It is like...
It's not an army. It's bullies, okay? Those are very different words. So... K-pop fan. Zero sense of humor.
Like on the nice side, I'll say, look, it's not all of one side of person, but man, I'll tell you, there are a big majority.
85%.
There are a big majority of the K-pop fans that are real harsh.
Yeah.
They'll attack your personal life. Like, we got a show with 2K followers, and we got like threats rolling through when we're like, love it, so talented, really good, just didn't like the song. Absolutely, Slate of the Rocks will find you and kill you. I'm like, whoa, easy now.
I got a 10-inch Bowie knife.
The passion is high.
Show it to you.
The passion is high. All right, mine was just the logistics of the show is more complicated than anybody realizes.
That's right.
We
actually sit in the same room.
Yeah, we do.
Which a lot of people don't know or believe.
Here, I got it.
True, watch this.
No, I got it.
Oh, right. No. Same room. Wait, I don't think you can see me. See, same room. Okay. Rick Beato had to prove to people that he wasn't on a green screen, which is the dumbest thing ever in his studio.
They obviously he's in the studio. Well, that was fun, but unfortunately, I probably messed up all of my.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Okay, that's good. So the logistics for me are like a real thing, and since I run a studio, it takes a lot of time. However, that makes me appreciate it even more because I know the amount of work that goes into every single one of our episodes and how much time we do spend on them. So I really enjoy that. The last thing that I'm surprised about was also people. I think there's a nice way to interact. But you know what? We're technically being critics in this field, so should expect that some people don't like our criticisms.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah. Anyways, that was it. It was also, in an offhanded way, me too. Anyways, okay.
Right.
So those are our roses and thorns.
Another edition of Roses and Thorns.
Oh, please. This is what we've been waiting for this whole time. I've waited for you all my life. Darren, it's just too good. Okay, let's jump right into our next one.
Moving on up.
Who wins the musical internet?
Yeah.
In 2021.
Yeah.
Darren, do you want to go first?
So I have two.
Okay.
Yeah. Billie Eilish is one. She wins the musical internet because this has been a big year. She has her sophomore album.
Yeah.
It seems like she has more music, but she hasn't in terms of albums.
Yeah.
Her sophomore album. She has a completely new look. She has generated a ton of buzz for herself. Mostly good. The music has been great. And she is getting a chance to play on award shows and different festivals.
Everywhere.
And she's making appearances at like the Met Gala and things that have nothing to do with music. So she's really sort of catapulted herself into the adult entertainment grown-up category. So she's now, posing with pictures with 50-year-olds and
You
everything's
probably need
cool.
to be careful when you say adult entertainment.
Oh,
but,
no, I didn't mean that. You know what I mean. But she's not, people aren't treating her like the little kid anymore.
Yes, she
And
has
so-
made the hurdle across the Great Divide.
Yes,
of 18
she
years
has.
old to
And
21.
so I think,
Yeah.
and so she's been included in things she probably wouldn't have been included in a couple of years ago. And I think she's done a really good job in a tough transition.
I should have pulled this in. Here we go.
Oh, there you go.
I had a picture of it, so we'll put it right there. And I thought this was very fitting. You know what? Since this is also mine as well, we'll just stay here for 5 seconds. I mean, if
Oh, this is yours too?
this is my number.
Oh,
one.
nice.
If that picture doesn't sum it up,
Right.
I mean, is that like the whole?
That
is
wasn't this year, was it?
Every Grammy, I think that was last year, but
Yeah.
they still won everyone this year. Phineas
Right.
has like every dang Grammy possible, and Billy does too. And Phineas has a bunch of Grammys outside of Billy, like a
Right.
ton of Grammys.
Right.
And he's like 26 years old or something.
Right.
So I also agree. She rebranded with one of these,
Yeah. And she's,
you know, and
I
really
think they've
made a
handled
big
it
push.
very
And then
well.
she went back, which
Right.
I found amazing and really well done. And then she played a rock song, which I loved.
Right.
So mine was also going to be Billie Eilish and Phineas.
Right.
Were my two.
Yeah.
Your other one was?
So my second one is Miley Cyrus, and
Oh,
I think
didn't
she's
see this
an
coming.
easy person to overlook.
Mm.
But she put out new music. It was early in the year, and everybody's attention is very short. However, she is playing big concerts, big festivals, and she's collaborated with Metallica. That song is getting a ton of play.
Okay.
Nothing Else Matters.
Okay.
Remake there, and I think it's the 20th year of that Black album or whatever that song's on.
Okay.
She's also has a cover of Zombies.
Okay.
You know, the Cranberries.
Yep.
She crushes it. So she is including some rock
at
in her
you.
repertoire. You know, Miley is now 28, 29, approaching 30. She's also, I think that she's at her apex popularity and maturity right now.
Okay.
And 10 years ago, Miley was where Billy was. And I think Miley tried too hard to say I'm not a little girl anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
She
not the
tried
Disney girl.
hard.
She did try very
She
hard.
made it known.
But I feel like she's beyond that now.
Yeah.
And her music, and she was
It's getting pretty rocky.
Yes.
She feels like she does feel a little bit like she's come to. Like, oh, I like this vibe. This fits me.
Well, every time I see her, her outfit's slightly different. Her look's slightly different. Her hair's
sure.
slightly different.
For sure.
She has an amazing stage
Come a,
presence
come
where
a,
she
come a,
interacts
come a
with the crowd and talks to them.
Yeah.
She's very good. And of course, since she's been performing since she was 12,
Yeah.
you know, she has a lot of years doing it. I think Billy and the Grammys are in January of next year. Billy's going to win the music stuff. Miley, I think, deserves the Entertainer of the Year.
Nice.
Nobody has entertained more
Fair enough.
and done different, mature, sophisticated stuff.
Okay.
When I mean mature, I just mean not corny.
Yeah.
She's done mature, sophisticated set of music, and I think
Okay.
Miley should get Entertainment of the Year. I think those two have won the Internet of the Year. The
am-
musical Internets of the Year.
I am very surprised at the Miley. I'm not opposed to it.
Right.
Just surprised. I only have my one.
Right.
Billy wins, hands down.
Yeah.
I think Miley could, be in the tops competing for it, but I'm giving it to my girl and Phineas. who
Well, I
is
think Billy
important.
should get Album of the Year, but Miley should get Entertainment of the Year. Those are different
Sure.
things.
I like it. I like
Right.
it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. Shall we?
Yeah.
Proceed.
And of course, we are going to be doing Blues Man Challenge later.
Oh, yeah.
If you would like to give us a phrase or two,
Or a word.
Or a word.
Anything that you think will be terrible for us to have to write to, please, by all
or
means.
wonderful.
Or
Wonderful's good
wonderful,
too.
please, wonderful. I was joking. Please don't give us something terrible. Don't put orange in the dialogue. I won't sing anything about an orange.
And then Micah and I are going to duel out
Yeah.
on blues songs. We have to vote and grade on a curve, mostly on the lyrics, because if we go on playing and singing, that's not fair.
This is why I love you, Darren, though. So passionate, no fear, happy to get it all done.
Right.
Always happy with, always being present to where you're at, even though you're working towards a different tomorrow.
It's a
for those of you
100-yard dash, and you have to give me a 50-yard head start.
it's like you seen that video of the Phillies, the guy in the green suit, the other dude's running, and he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, and then the ring guy just passes him and he just falls on his face, and he had like a 100-yard start.
A blues challenge.
Oh,
yeah, and
I'll-
then we're going to speak to Tater Talbot,
give
and then
it to
also Melissa
Yeah,
is going to send in a
Melissa's
segment with
gonna
you.
come in here. this is very important.
Super important.
I wanted to wait until you're gone, so I won't say this comment until he can't defend himself.
Okay.
But once he leaves, just know he can't defend
Gloves are
himself.
off.
We'll be talking. Gloves are coming off. Okay.
And will you tell the viewers that if they sign into the YouTube account that they can chat with us?
Oh, nice. So if you're logged into your YouTube account, you can chat with us. But you got to
And
be
by the-
logged in, otherwise you
A lot
can't
of
be a
people don't
ghost
know.
on the internet.
If you have a Google account, you have a
Gmail.
YouTube account.
If you have a Gmail.
YouTube is owned by Google. Google owns YouTube. So if you don't want another username or password, you don't need one. Go to your Google account. Just about everybody's got one.
Log in.
Most people have
and then
5.
whammy.
Log in, then go to YouTube, and guess what? Bam, you're already logged into
They
your
can ask
YouTube
you
account.
questions. They can
Sheboygan.
interact.
Okay, I love it.
Get
So you
their
guys can
ideas.
interact, you can ask questions. So you just got to go and log in.
You can
got to
post
log into your
emojis.
Gmail account or your YouTube account. If you don't have a YouTube account, just log into your Gmail account. Cool?
Awesome. Why don't you introduce the next section, man? TV
Okay.
talk.
So the next section I'm really excited about because we're going to diverge from our typical scenario here, and our typical setup, which is mostly music. But we both really enjoy us some shows. We love us some TV, right?
Everyone does.
Everyone loves us
You know,
some TV.
should we still call it TV?
TV
'Cause
talk.
I don't.
Streaming
I
talk?
Have, you know what I have? I have a big giant 60-inch monitor, of which almost everything is through Apple TV.
Yeah.
Is that still TV?
Yeah, I guess it's on a
Yes,
TV.
but you still have to watch it on the TV.
Yeah, I think so. But I like the question.
That's true. It is.
It's
Well,
not DVD.
Yeah, but I could watch it on. Sometimes I watch it on my phone.
We're not watching DVDs. So, that's over.
Oh, that's true.
DVDs are over.
VHS.
I saw a sign that it was Netflix and it said, "Don't give up on your dreams. We started with DVDs."
I saw that today.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant to call it TV. It's not.
Yeah.
80% of what I watch is Hulu, Netflix, Amp Prime, or
But that's just the
Broadcast
new direct
TV
TV.
sucks.
It's just the new direct TV,
Yeah.
right? It's like HBO and Showtime. It's like that's all that happened. And
It's
I
all
still have
Kleenex
those.
and Xerox.
I still watch HBO. I still watch Showtime Plus. Now they have the Disney Channel. But regardless, this is what we do
Still
now.
TV,
We watch
yeah.
streaming stuff. And what's really exciting and I love is that we have shows now instead of just movies. And I love that because that's character development. It gives us more
shows
time.
are better than movies now.
Way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
And the best talent is going to TV.
Yeah, and I agree.
Yeah.
And I think about all the times where they had a movie, and I'm actually thoroughly impressed at how people made great movies with great stories in 2 hours.
With only 90 minutes.
With 2
right,
it's
or less.
unbelievable. Like that
Right.
blows my mind. I'm like, how much did you have to cut? So
Right.
I'm very impressed when I come
lot.
across a good movie now with a good story to it,
Yes.
as opposed to like a good TV show.
My one and only complaint is that the quality and quantity is amazing. However, this thing now where we have 8 to 10 episodes,
Yeah.
and that's a season, and then they're gone for a year or more. You know what I'm saying? In 24 months, we have 16 to 20 episodes. And on broadcast
You want
TV,
more. You want more.
they create 22 in a year.
Yeah,
and
but they're
come
like
back.
crummy sitcom scenes with like this in a coffee shop. You know, they got a coffee
he's
shop in one
attacking
room.
Friends.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something?
He just attacked Friends. Our
What I
favorite show.
attacked was the simplicity behind it, not the show.
I don't know. Well,
Like, can you go make The Mandalorian again? No, that's gonna take you a year or two. Like, that's a huge endeavor.
why
You're
not
on
they
Mars?
Just, you know,
they recorded that whole show on Mars.
Here's what you do.
Whole show's on
Here's
Mars.
what you do for Mandalorian.
Here's what
okay,
you do.
You create an A crew and a B crew. Like you work. Look. Look,
work
if you ever when you
nonstop.
go to the grocery store
Darren-
and you have chicken always there, you know why? They have 3 shifts that they run the clock.
You're
So-
like the kid at the grocery store. It's like, I want it now.
Yes, that's right.
I want gumballs now.
Yes, that's right. So Mandalorian,
I want more Mandalorian.
they should have 3 shifts and just keep.
I won't be
know.
as harsh. I think we're getting a ton of shows, and there's like 400 of them.
Dude,
so
the
let's talk about
Mandalorian
them.
wears a helmet. You could swap out anybody, and no one's gonna know. Find some dude on the street. And it's like,
Can I just say that Bravo does great with their Real Housewives?
see, there you go.
Because they always have 5 different cities, but they are never showing at the same time.
That
5
is
different cities, Micah.
hilarious.
Yeah, they rotate.
That is
so
hilarious.
When one ends,
All right, let's get the TV talk.
I don't even know how to handle this. I think they're doing great. I'm happy it's not direct TV anymore. It shows. Darren, let's give our 3. I'm gonna give mine.
You start. I've started
I'm gonna
every
give my
other
number
one.
3. My number 3 is a surprise, and I just found.
I can't
this,
wait to see it.
I just found
What?
this yesterday.
How was this a surprise? I love this show.
Do you?
Yes.
I just found this yesterday. When did you watch it?
When it first came out.
Nice. So I just got on the Loki bandwagon. We've been loving it, loving it, loving it. Can I give a spoiler alert? I'm going to give a spoiler alert.
Yeah. Right.
Spoiler alert is this.
only entertaining if you say why you like it. I'm going to say why I like it.
I mean, I was blown away at the story. The story I thought was fantastically well done. Hyper complicated, really connects you, keeps you on the edge. Every episode was done, and we're like, I have to keep watching it. We're up at midnight, 1 a.m., and we're like, I got to go another one. I have to have another one. So anytime I'm saying that, you've done a really good job.
Right.
It was fairly simple in like its overall show A to B. The story to me was so well done. And the Loki concept is pretty trippy. It's pretty heady. So you're getting into some string theory stuff. I will say that my downer on this one, and that I mean this is a positive. There's a little bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen it. So turn it off right now if you haven't seen it. Okay, now we're going into it. The end, left me a little bit diminished, but it did not take away from the adventure. The journey from A to B was awesome, and I got the ending. Okay, I did not get the ending. I just didn't. It just basically started over. It just started the whole show over again, and I didn't love that. I didn't love that ending.
That's called season 2.
Agree. But it wasn't like I'm pumped for season 2.
Money.
It's like, are they just going to replay season 1 again? Anyways, I loved it. It was really great. It is worth the journey from A to B. Fantastic.
Yeah. My thought was when I first saw this, because I went into WandaVision thinking, Wanda's kind of a fringe character.
Are we talking about your show now?
No. I'm talking about this show.
Okay.
I'm leading up. There's a precursor.
See
to
where
these
I'm
comments.
going to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. When I saw WandaVision, I thought Marvel has jumped the shark. That they have kind of run out of ideas. Now they're getting to the B and C level characters.
Yeah.
And then WandaVision ended up being good. Then it came to Loki, and I said, he is the comic relief of all those movies. And I'm like, this show is going to be stupid and awful. And out of all the shows, this is the one that surprised me the most.
Me too.
And
it wasn't stupid. It wasn't that funny. It was really great.
You talked about character development.
Agree.
This is the one to where they gave him something other than his comic relief.
Agree.
And they did a wonderful job.
And they killed it. I thought they killed it. I spoiler alert, that he falls in love with himself. That is the best writing. I just could, and it wasn't funny. It was so funny. Like, it wasn't like a joke they rolled in.
Yeah.
It was like they kept unpacking it, and he kept falling deeper and deeper in love with himself. I just was this is amazing. This is
done right.
amazing.
Narcissism can be very funny.
That was the funniest, unfunny thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Because you feel attached to it. You feel for him too. Anyways, let's keep going.
If you can make people not being self-aware funny, you can make narcissism funny.
Dude,
and it's
so well done.
Yeah.
So well done. Okay, Darren, you're up.
Let's see. Number 3 on mine is a TV show called Heels. Heels is a term used in professional wrestling as the bad guy.
For anyone that doesn't know, Darren makes pilgrimages consistently to the Houston area.
Yeah, expensive pilgrimages.
Yes, and probably to other places. So that
went to
he
Vegas
can
this
smell
summer.
what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah.
But The Rock doesn't do it anymore. I don't even know who plays, but Darren loves himself some
Wrestling.
Darren loves himself some wrestling.
And this is similar to Moneyball, the movie 20 years ago. That's a baseball movie, not about baseball. And Friday Night Lights was a football show, not about football. Heels is a wrestling show, not about wrestling. The backdrop is wrestling. It's really about relationships and families and struggling and how people get to a certain point in their life and they're not happy with their place in life and how they get through it and how they interact. And the 2 guys you see on the show there are brothers.
Yeah.
And one guy inherited a business from his father, who started wrestling, and the father committed suicide, and it's only a year long, and they're still dealing with that, and they haven't talked about it and worked it out. And it's a surprising show. It's on Starz.
Okay.
Starz has kind of a history of taking topics that other things won't do, and it's a drama for sure. And it's a little formulaic in the sense that your brothers that love each other and hate each other.
It's only 8 stories.
Yeah, there's some episodes and threads of it that aren't particularly original.
Sure.
But it is incredibly well written. I think outside of that, it's well acted for sure. Stephen Amell is the star who was in Green Arrow.
Okay.
He was Green Arrow for 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
Which is a DC character. But he also, 4 or 5 years ago, actually wrestled in the WWE in one thing. So he's actually physically gifted. And they make the wrestling the part that's in it look real. I mean,
Nice.
it's pretty real, and
Cool.
it's an independent league which exists all through the country, but mostly in the deep south. So this is in a poor town of Georgia, and everybody's dealing with poverty and all this stuff, and it's good.
So-
There's
when
another
you're
one caught
like,
up on me.
when you're driving to watch wrestling, do you watch wrestling on there in the way back?
No, I don't.
And then you get
I watch
home
the road.
and you watch wrestling, and then when you wake up, you eat some wrestling, and you just like Darren eats, sleeps, and drinks.
I love wrestling.
Okay,
It's fun.
fantastic. I'm excited to check it out because I
It's cool.
haven't
It's
watched
cool.
it
It's
yet.
better than you would think. It is. There is a few places like, oh, come on, man. I feel like I've seen this storyline before,
Sure.
but the characters are
Dude, every
relatable.
storyline is.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's only 8 storylines.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of theories and points about that. That like there's just not that many things to write about.
Right.
Actually, it's like a diversion of like a specific storyline.
Yeah.
Family dies.
Yeah, you know.
What falls on hard times becomes like fights through it. Like
Right.
you know,
And
there's
these
a
people
storyline.
are kind of dealing with hard times. They feel like they've gotten a bad. You know, they feel like everybody else's life is going well and they're a bad
Right.
life. They got a bad lot. But
Right.
everyone in the show feels that way. you
Right.
know.
So they're all right.
Right.
Anyways, I like it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna give my second one, and we might need our headphones for this. I'm gonna put on the cans.
Yay. It's our first headphone moment.
Let me fly it in here.
I'm excited.
We're gonna go on to the big screen here, and let's
Yeah,
give this
I don't
a
know
watch.
what this is.
You ready?
Yeah.
Just have a watch. Hang on. Wait. I want to turn the sound up because it's funny. Okay, here we go.
It's in an office.
This is my office,
Oh, I was right.
also known as the hunting ground.
Hi, Deb.
Energy vampires drain people's energy merely by talking to them.
Actual versus budget year to date. No thanks. You're gonna be
He's
at that
talking
all
about
day.
energy vampires.
We either bore you with a long conversation,
Feeling better now. I was a little sick this weekend. Hey, Don.
This feels British.
Don. I have to pee too.
or
Hey.
we enrage you. In fact, you probably know an energy vampire. We're the most common kind of vampire. We are day walkers, not affected by the sun.
Daywalkers.
Right.
And we are the only kind
Oh,
of
I know
vampire
what this is.
that
Yeah.
can drain another vampire's energy.
FX.
It's very cool.
This is in the
The
shadows.
power grows stronger in him by the night.
Yeah.
All
what
right,
we do in the shadows.
that's my number
right,
2. What we
right,
do in the
right.
shadows just released a new episode. I think it is absolutely just hilariously funny, and that is still my favorite. One of my favorite concepts of all time. They released the show and they released the energy vampire, and I
Right.
just like it's like when Loki falls in love with himself. I
Right.
just can't get enough of this guy. I think it's so funny, so funny. And their humor. It's the guys from Flight of the Conchords. If y'all
Yeah.
don't know, and if
That
anybody
was a
knows,
long time
Flight
ago.
of the Conchords.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, love this show. Think it's hilarious. Highly recommend.
Awesome.
Okay, Darren. I think you've got the next.
I do. So
let's
my
see, here we
my
go.
second one is one that came out of way left field. We found this one recently because we were seriously. We've watched everything. Google some stuff. What can
This is
read?
why
What
you're
can
like,
read?
I want my pop-up.
Yes.
I want my pop-up.
Google some things. Nothing.
All of the Netflix. You finished all of
Literally.
Netflix.
Finished the Netflix.
Did Netflix send you a message saying you have officially gone through our entire library?
In
Sorry,
this show
please
I'm
wait
about to
for more.
announce, there's a character going through TikTok, and she's on it so long that she gets to a little screen and it says "End of TikTok."
Funny.
And so she writes
Funny,
"End of TikTok."
funny. Okay, let's
Anyway,
have a
this show is called The Other Two.
watch. Okay.
The
let's
Other
watch.
Two.
As
on
always,
HBO.
let's give ourselves a
Oh, I haven't seen her in a while.
the back.
That was great, Mom.
Tell your mom I said hi. I love her show.
Oh my God, it's back!
I'm not
So,
the
talk
only
show
host
host,
in the family
famous.
Yeah, that's
killing
one of
it.
many
Hey, bitches,
storylines.
you're watching Age Net Worth Feet on E! News Digital.
And Brooke is out there scouring the nation looking for the next chase.
Which one's yours? I haven't decided yet.
I haven't decided. Is she trying to make one from Famous?
Yes.
Okay. So
So she's
I'm gonna
trolling
pause it.
for 13-year-old kids
That's
at
hilarious.
a pizza place.
For the next TikTok fame. That's
Yeah,
really
so
funny.
this show is about a family of one mom who's widowed by a year and then 3 kids. And the 2 oldest kids very much want to be famous and successful. Then they have
Yeah.
a 13-year-old brother
Yeah.
who sang on TikTok. became insta-famous. He's not a very good singer, but he looks a lot like young Justin Bieber. And so everything comes super easy to him. He's 13 going to these parties with like Snoop Dogg, and he gets table service. And, he tweeted NYU, and they're like, yeah, come on, you can come and enroll at NYU.
At 13.
Everything, so everybody is fawning all over him.
I love it.
The other two are jealous, but not in a mean way. They're all sweet to each other, and they're supportive in their own way. And then as a result of the kid being famous, the mom becomes a famous talk show host. And so it's the two of them, brother and sister, who are like only a year or two apart, sort of watching all this mayhem. But the jokes per minute on this show is rapid fire.
We know
so funny.
You like your jokes per minute. We talk about this a lot. We like to do what's the show?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Not Brooklyn
Arrested
Nine-Nine.
Development?
Great show. Not Arrested Development. The one up in Canada.
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny. That's
rapid fire.
I couldn't even handle the last series. It was like so fast on the third season.
It's not only the jokes per minute, it's the glibness of which they deliver it is amazing. And the other thing, too, is every stereotype in pop culture, music, TV, and that character right there in the white shirt is gay. Every stereotype about gay people, they just take it to the nth degree, over the top silliness. To where like the 13-year-old is given like a $500,000 Lamborghini, and everybody thinks it's perfectly normal. And except for the two characters who want to be famous, they're like, "Why?
What?
Why? It's all of that. They all think it's perfectly normal." So anyway, it's called The Other Two.
Okay,
and Molly Shannon's in it, who I actually
haven't
historically
seen Molly Shannon in forever.
I've never
Doesn't
cared.
Molly Shannon do the? Wasn't she this?
She was on Saturday Night Live.
Wasn't she like?
She was.
Yeah.
Yes. And I've never ever cared for her, but in this role, she's good.
He kills it.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
The other two, check it out. It's very funny.
I'm going to probably watch
only 2
Heels
seasons.
first. I think Heels looks really good, so I'm going to probably give Heels a go first before I give that a shot.
Yeah.
Our number one, we've gushed over this show before. I'm going to let this clip speak for itself because it's hilarious.
Hey, Sam, come here a sec.
Coach, I'm sorry.
You know what the happiest animal on earth is? It's a goldfish. You know why?
No.
It's got a 10-second memory. Be a goldfish, Sam.
Be a goldfish, Sam.
Yeah.
It's Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is both of our number ones. I can't get enough. I cannot get enough. In fact, I love it so much. Don't tell me. Because I saved until the whole season was over. We've only watched 3 episodes of the second season. Absolutely love it.
We're the exact opposite.
Do not say anything.
I won't.
I have to. Me and Rachel started it, and I was like, we were like, it's so good. I can't wait weekly to watch this show. I'm going to wait till it's all done, so we haven't finished it yet. I love it. Season 1 was amazing. Season 2 started off great, so we're about to finish it.
So we're the exact opposite. It comes out on a Friday.
You're there.
Which midnight is Friday,
yeah.
But we're in Central Time, so at 11 p.m. on Thursday,
nice.
We stay up and we watch it right at 11 o'clock.
Nice.
And so we watched it last night. We were incredibly
Don't
saddened
tell me
that
anything.
Ted died at the end of
You're a liar. You're a dirty liar.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
God,
there will be no spoilers. I will hunt you down. I know where you live.
I'm just kidding about that. I'm just kidding about that.
I will go full BTS on you.
Yeah, but Ted Lasso, if you guys don't know, the storyline is it is an American college football coach for a long reason ends up being a professional English football coach, and he just has an amazing way, charming way of communicating and navigating life. And this show is just about the most upbeat, positive show that you'll come across.
Yeah, I have nothing to say besides go watch the show. You are you're wasting life if you're not watching the show. It is great.
So it's on Apple TV, which a show that almost made the cut was The Morning Show, which is on Apple, which is phenomenal. Yeah. And it took 2 years to get to the second season. Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
I haven't watched it yet. Rachel really likes it. So.
Stellar, stellar good.
Nice. Okay.
Very, very serious show, but good.
Let's wrap it up. That's it for our TV talk. We are going to make a special guest appearance. We are going to have our producer of the show come over here, Melissa.
And then Tater is following her, and then a couple more segments.
You've got to go do something really quick. You got to run an errand. And me and Melissa are going to talk. I feel really lucky because I get to go back and do it all over again and be explained to why this Gary Allen video is really the
I feel
sexiest
like you're being
thing.
sarcastic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that
he
coming
is.
across?
Yes. Well, that's because he is.
It's the sexiest
Because
thing
in my notes I
of all
said
time.
Micah
Yeah.
missed
Yeah,
the point.
in fact, you know what?
But I only did that because you did miss the point.
While you're here, I'd like it to also be noted that it literally says right here, mansplaining. Micah, I think you missed the point. I literally got...
I proudly wrote
I
that.
literally got mansplained
man.
by a man to a man right there. I think
That makes
you
it
missed the
okay.
point.
That makes it okay.
Did I Gary Allen and his men's sexy video? Okay, it's not about him taking off his shirt, blah, blah, blah.
Which you said.
Melissa's going to
Go
come
and watch the video.
Melissa's
He
going to
doesn't take his shirt off or shake his ass or anything.
Hey, I'm going to let the ladies women-splain me because I need some help apparently. So we're subbing Darren out. Get out of here, Darren.
Right. I don't have an errand. My errand is to get out of y'all's way. That's
You're
my
going to
errand.
tell me why this video is so sexy. Let's do this.
I predict.
Don't defend yourself.
No, I'm not defending. I'm predicting. I'm predicting in our year show that this next segment will be the greatest one we've ever done. That's what I'm predicting.
Okay. Melissa, get in.
Gary Allen segment?
Yeah. Yeah, it's down right here. This one you're about to have.
Okay.
Okay. Melissa.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome.
Hi.
You don't even need the headphones yet.
Oh.
Yeah, but you gotta show the video.
Have you seen the video?
A long time ago.
Okay, but it's been a while.
Yes, I haven't seen it in a
Okay,
while.
so this is fair.
It's
then.
like we're starting over.
He hasn't prepped the oven. You haven't been.
No.
What do they call it?
I thought about watching it today, and then I thought, no, I'm going to watch it fresh and new.
Oh, thank
Fresh.
goodness. So you haven't been like fed information,
No.
right?
No.
Okay, this is honest.
Yes.
Because Darren basically.
And I did watch y'all's show about it, but I can't even remember what you said. So
Fantastic. Nobody can.
It's like we're starting fresh.
It's pointless. Everything we say is pretty much worthless, anyways. So. Should we just watch a little bit?
Yeah, let's watch it.
The whole point of this, though, let me see this.
Do you want to say what you want to say about Darren before he comes back?
That was it. I said it to his face
Oh,
that
okay.
he mansplained me. So I just thought it was funny that it was like,
now you know how I live my life.
Micah, I think you missed the point. I don't think I missed the point, Darren. I know the point you were trying to make.
Wait, can I show everybody my damn music show?
Yeah, damn show. We're gonna have a shop soon enough, actually, and you guys will be able to buy them. So I'm excited about that. Okay, let's just watch a little bit.
Okay.
Basically, Darren was trying to say, like, sexuality and sensuality is also apparent in men's careers.
Yes.
Okay, and I was like, no argument, but like, I don't know. I didn't know how I felt.
But you don't understand that video?
I have no other comments.
Maybe you need to think of another video that you find sensual.
I don't want to prep you. I might already have something on hand. We'll
Okay.
see. Half a second. Here we go. Let's watch a little bit of this.
Okay.
Like, is it happening already? Are you just like, wow?
I love him.
Okay. So you already feel good.
Yes.
Okay.
He was on my top 5 list for a long time.
Okay. And you mean top 5, not his music.
Right.
Okay. I can see you're a little, it's happening. It's happening. It is. Okay. Beth, I just need to watch you. You watch the video.
Don't do that.
Don't look away, Melissa. Watch the video.
Sure didn't know it was gonna hit me this way. And the radio just keeps on playing all these songs about rain.
Okay.
Now there's all
Should I skip let's skip a little bit. Let's go to here.
That's fine.
But for some unknown reason, nobody wants to play them tonight.
Okay, I think there's like rain that happens. I don't mean to diminish. I just want to focus on the high points. There it is.
In the early morning rain, they go on and on, and there's no
Okay. All right, I just need you please. What do you think, Melissa? Are you like?
Okay.
Are you like? Are you hot and bothered?
So,
are you reminiscing of the past? Is the
so I know
sensuality?
that you made fun of Friends earlier, but there is an episode of Friends where Ross has the laminated card of the 5 people he can cheat on Rachel with.
Yes, is this it?
So he, for a long time, was on my 5-person list.
Number what?
He was probably number 2 at the
Whoa,
highest.
Let's go, Gary.
I won't even tell you who number 1 is because everybody will be like, ugh.
Whatever. I'll tell you my number 1 if you tell me your number 1.
Well, this was my number 1 before. He's not my number 1 now, but my number 1 at the time of Gary Allan was Russell Crowe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
Gladiator was out then, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, and Darren took me to Stubbs to see his band play.
Oh, you're not entertained.
But I got to see him play in his band, and it was just
fantastic.
Even better.
You were all about it. But I don't see any shirt off. I don't see any
need
skin.
his shirt off.
Okay.
The way he looks
I'm
at
just
this.
thinking like a man. I'm thinking like a dude.
But I don't understand. What I
happening?
don't understand about this video that I never realized before is he's in a boat. Why are you in a boat? Why are you cruising for chicks in a boat?
Right.
In the swamp.
Right.
But the way he looks and the way he sounds.
Right. But it's not. But it doesn't have to do with anything else. It doesn't have to do with the clothing, the attire, skin or no skin.
Him.
Right. So this
Am I
is
proving
where
your point or something.
No, I'm just setting you up.
Great.
So okay, so I get it. It's clear. Let's go just a little bit further. Here's a moment of this video. Let's watch this.
I don't even think we need to listen to it. Let's just
you can just watch it. Okay, you don't. You know, look at this.
But I guess maybe I'm not.
I wonder if he's imagining it.
I feel like the music makes me like it better.
Oh, does it?
You tell me.
Well, I do like the song.
Don't put it on. Do you think he looks more attractive without the music?
That's not fair because I do love him.
But
I went and saw him at Nutty Brown a year ago.
Maybe this is what Darren's talking about, though. You know, that I just don't understand. So, okay, I'm gonna pause.
He's just not attracted to you.
So no. I think Gary Allan is attractive. I just feel like when Darren said, I think there's a lot of sexuality that goes into men's music and careers, similar to women's. Honestly, we watched this video and I was like, uh-oh. You know, it just didn't feel like that.
Right.
It was like, I get why women find this sexual and sensual.
Right.
But the focus was still on her in a lot of the video and her white clothes.
Well, they've got to bring in the men.
And of course, women, so 100%. And so women are attracted to different things. They're not just attracted to appearance when it comes to men. Right.
It's always, it's a feeling.
It's a feeling and a sensation.
And the way he looked.
I like
it.
I
looked at the camera.
I like it.
It's like he's looking at me.
I love it. So, okay. So here's what I think was missing from this video. Melissa, I want you to stare at the screen.
Do I need to put my...
Please put your headphones on.
Uh-oh. Is it going to be Jason Momoa? Ah!
Please stare at the screen. Please stare at the screen. I'm going to need you to stare right at the screen. Oh. Look at how red she is, everybody. Please give it time.
Is that Jason Momoa singing?
I don't know. I have no idea who this is.
That's the only way I can
Does it
compare.
matter?
Yes.
Watch the video, Melissa. Oh, Jason, please. Let me make it full screen for you. Here. That better? Is that big?
You know, that's not fair.
I might have the inside intel. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Melissa. Okay, so
he's my number 1 of all time. How could you even do that? You can't do that.
I knew. Some inside intel.
If I had to choose between Jason Momoa or
here's what hit me about the video is that the sensuality seemed very limited in that Gary Allan's video, and I thought Gary could have done. That
video is also like 25 years old.
Agree.
It's not to the standards that we have now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you can't.
I just want to know, like, I already know the answer.
That was the center of attention. That she's the center of attention.
I know the answer. I get what Darren's coming from. I don't understand women is what Darren is sitting in the background being the peanut gallery right now. that I don't get it, but I also don't prescribe to know that to say that I know women. But apparently somebody does. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. We like the comparison, and we talk a lot about sensuality in music. Lil Nas and a bunch of other artists, Lady Gaga and everybody else. So we were just trying to put some comparisons, and I just thought I'd mess with you on Jason Momoa.
I was trying to think of a current artist. I can't think of a current artist.
Yeah, actually, this is what surprised me. So I went through like the most sexy male artists,
right?
And I got like Justin Bieber, who's like sort of shirtless.
But he's too young for me.
And I got like Usher, who's like a good looking guy, and Justin Timberlake, but and Adam Levine.
Yeah.
But it's just very different. I just was very surprised. And then I went to the sexiest.
They're all shirtless. Yes.
They weren't even that shirtless, and they were rather skinny, which is fine. But then I went to the sexiest women artists. artists, and it was a very different
group, right.
can of beans there. Okay, fantastic, Melissa. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Thank you for embarrassing me.
Oh,
No, I'm
man,
just kidding.
you did
I'll watch
fantastic.
Jason Momoa anytime.
That makes two of us. He's a dashingly good-looking gentleman. I tried to type in like sexy Aquaman videos. and
Oh,
I
that
just
video was
got
great.
some weird
That
stuff.
was a perfect.
It took me a minute. I thought it would be good. Okay, so we have a very special moment, everybody. All the way down from Tater. Where do you? Don't come in quite yet. Where do you come from, Tater? Where do you hail from?
I'm from Calabasas, California.
Calabasas, California. I don't know what Calabasas is, but it's got a lot of Tater Talbot's Calabas over there, I'm sure. So we got a special interview for you tonight, and we're going to be talking music. We'll bring him on in here. Let's come on down. Tater Talbot, everybody. Tater Talbot.
Welcome, rockers. How's it going? Tater Talbot, greatest roadie of all time.
Oh, my God. I'm going to hit the applause button.
Thanks for having me on the show, Micah.
Okay, DJ Air Horns, Glockenspiels, applause. Tater, thank you so much for joining
Cheers.
us. Tater,
Hope you got your drink. I've got this is my Strawberry Hill Boone's Farm right here.
How far down are you in that drink, Tater?
I wasn't real so good at math and fractions and all that growing up, but I'd say I got just about a squirt left.
Of who's left, Tater. Oh my goodness. Well, my curiosity.
This holds about 20 squirts.
Is what's actually in that, but we'll go
it's
past
Boone
that.
Farm. I said Strawberry Hill. I've been drinking this since I was a little squirt.
So let's be clear here. You have a squirt of Boone Farm in there. Fantastic, Tater. I'd like to start with how you got your name. That is the first thing at the top of my mind. Tater, how did you get your name, Tater Talbot? This can't be a birthright.
No. Listen, there's back in 1981, I was a roadie for Van Halen. My job was to look for all the girls in the front row. Whoever had the biggest taters, I would give them a backstage pass.
No way.
Yes, I could pick out the big taters better than any roadie on the team.
So does that mean that you're a tater? You're a big tater?
I'm an expert on taters.
You're an expert on tater. So let me ask you a question, Tater. What is a tater? Is it a front side or a back side?
Oh, it's the front side.
It's the front side.
It's the motorboating area.
Okay, so this is amazing. You worked for Van Halen. Tater, who else did you work for?
Well, it's a difficult answer to answer. See, I've worked somewhere between 50 and 150 rock bands. The problem is that I used to work for Ozzy Osbourne, and he had a conjoined house with Tupac back in the day, and they hired me to install a shark tank that stretched across both of their houses.
So you weren't just a roadie.
Yes, I was a roadie.
Construction worker as well.
No, I was a roadie in between tours. Mika, pay attention. So Ozzy and Tupac were famous friends. I was their roadie, both of them. And then they wanted a shark tank. They hired me to install it, stretch across both rooms, both roofs. And so I was installing the shark tank, and the idea was to take Ozzy's decapitated bass and feed the sharks, you see? And what happened one day is I fell in, and I got attacked by an Australian bullhammer shark. Luckily, I was wearing a helmet, but it did shake me up, so my number and my fractions aren't all that good. So somewhere between 50 and 150 bands I work for, Mika.
So, Tater, I can tell that you can really get down a tangent, which is
That was
excellent.
not a tangent, you millennial. Pay attention. Your attention span's too short. That was like a 40-second answer. You can do better.
Fair enough, Tater. Oh my goodness,
See this?
Tater.
My rat tail's been alive longer than you have.
I'll tell you what. If you want me to let down my hair, I'll bet it hasn't, Tater Talbot. I'll bet I'll win this game, boy.
I'm talking rat tails.
Hey, Tater, you want to see
Not
this?
that beehive you got on top of your head.
I was gonna go make some honey later, but we'll talk about that in a bit, Tater. Okay, Tater. Who are your friends in the business? You got some people that you like to hang out with.
I've been doing this since 1974. Listen, I've worked with all of them. I got all the greats. You understand? You see what I'm saying? Weird Al, Pauly Shore, Dolly Parton.
I love it. So talking about taters, anyways.
Taters, I was the one that told her to install taters. She's famous because of me and my nickname.
You know what my favorite line from her is, Tater? You ever listen to...
I love my taters?
You ever listen to her
She recorded a song called I Love My Taters. That's made me famous. She never, ever released it, but I'm the one that played guitar on it.
I was going to say, I didn't know that's true. Tater, she
You
has a
love
line
her
that
taters
she says,
too. Listen, you know those things called phobias? I got a phobia of water. But that Dolly Parton, she'll make any man want to go motorboating. You see what I'm saying?
Tater, I see what you're saying. She says it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. Let's keep going. Tater, this is really the moment of our night that we've been waiting for. I understand that you worked with Metallica, and I understand that there was an incident.
Yep.
There was an incident.
We don't talk about it, but Micah, just for you, I'm going to do it.
Just for me.
Yep.
It's one time. We actually have a contract with you, especially just so you would talk about this incident, a historical moment in roadiedom.
Oh, this happens to me about once a month, but the Metallica one is the famous one because somebody got it on one of them there fancy new cameras.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, Tater, do you want to watch the video?
Hell yeah.
Let's watch
rock and roll.
Let's watch this video. Okay, hang on.
All right, so we were playing a gig in Toronto. Them Canadians are much different from the rest of us.
Okay, I'm going to listen to this. Is that you, Tater, on the left up there?
Yeah, my job was to stoke the fires and the pyrotechnics. I'm a bit of a pyrotechnician.
That's not you up the ladder,
Every
right?
4th of July. No, that's Jimbo right there.
Okay.
That's my fourth cousin twice removed.
Yeah, okay. So that's Jimbo
Every 4th
Tater.
of July, I sell fireworks and New Year's on the side of the road outside of my house.
Is his name Jimbo Melons?
Jimbo Melons? No, it ought to be. That's a funny joke there, Micah.
Sometimes I get one. Okay, Tater.
So it's just a normal show, setting up for fireworks.
So I'm gonna pause it.
That's
right
me
here.
right there in the black.
I'm pausing it.
I wear all black because I'm cool, rock and roll.
This is you.
That is me right
you
there
on stage at Metallica.
Yep, I'm turning up. I'm turning up the volume to 11.
Okay, so you're about to go Spinal Tap on this. Let's
Spinal
keep
Tap
going.
stole it from me.
I love it.
That joke, they stole that from me back in 1964.
Okay, so what are you doing here, Tater?
I'm turning the volume up to 11. I just said it, Micah.
You are, because you're clipping the audio.
So,
Tater.
Here's what
Tater,
happened. I
what's
turned
happening?
it to 13. I caught on fire.
Tater, was that you? Are you burning down?
Well, listen. As much as I love to do the do, I wear this hat right there because I had a full head of hair until that night. Look what happened. I burned all my hair right off there, except for my beautiful rat tail, thank Lord.
The whole stage is coming down, Tater. What's going on? Did you burn the whole stage down?
That Stinky right there, he mans the lights up top.
Tater,
we call him Stinky because he only bathes once a month.
Tell me you didn't burn down the whole Metallica show.
Nah, the band's fine. They thought it was rock and roll as hell.
Okay. Oh, what just happened? Did the whole thing just collapse?
Well, for some reason, the stadium people decided to shut down the show after that. I don't know why. I mean, all that happened, a couple of guys broke a few ribs. I caught on fire, lost all my beautiful hair. Stinky had to get divorced after this because his wife wanted to divorce him because he was a loser. I don't know why they shut down the show. Rock and roll.
What happened to Jimbo Melons?
Jimbo Melons still with us.
Still with us. Tater.
He's back on the job. We all are.
Really, words cannot describe what has happened.
We all had Boone's Farm after that night. It was fine.
What has happened tonight, Tater? We are definitely going to have you back on the show because I feel like you have a lot of stories like this one as well.
My pleasure, Micah. As you know, I live right down the road in a house with a van. Close to the river. You know that thing.
Down by the river. Chris Farley shows up every once in a while too, does he?
I used to party with Chris Farley back in the day.
I love it.
A lot of people don't know that. He's a Tater fan, too.
Has Tater dated anyone famous? We're going to save that for later, Tater. See what I did there? You liked it, Tater. Right. Tater, we're going to get you out of here. We'll have you back for sure in short times. Thanks for joining us, Tater. Fantastic.
Rocker, we'll see you next time, Rockers. Thank you, Micah.
Fantastic.
Learn how to shave.
Tater. Oh, heaven have mercy and help us all. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in this much. We got a few more left for you guys, okay? It looks like we got the Bluesman Challenge. Darren likes to play the blues, and he also likes to be a worm word, as they say, a lyricist, a compositionist, and write out the tune. So he has requested that we have a competition of blues together.
Hey, what I missed?
Darren.
What?
So good to have you
back.
back.
Where's the Tater interview?
Apparently, you're super important, and you have to go do some work, huh? You can't be around for our own show. Huh?
Okay.
But I'm glad to have you back. We're all very glad that it's over with Tater.
I tell my clients I'm 24/7, so I had to go answer some client calls.
Tater, really a trip. I wish you could have been here.
I'm going to watch it on the replay.
Yeah, they call him.
Our show is 24/7.
Tater Talbot.
Yeah, but you know what? I caught him on the way out. In a true rock and roll fashion, we traded T-shirts. He gave me his shirt. I gave him my shirt.
Well done.
So yeah, it was
You sign
kind
each
of
other's.
you know how like
You sign each other's.
the
You
great
sign each other's
NBA
taters.
Yeah, you know how the great NBA players after after the final championship they trade shirts, or in the Olympics, how all the beautiful countries come together.
Yes,
they trade flags or shirts with each other. So
big moment.
We both recognize greatness as we pass in the hallway.
Tater
in
met
the green room.
Tater met D.
Yeah.
Tater met the D.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. We ran
what are we
some
doing?
taters in these. Okay, Darren. We are shifting gears. Like I said, you are a fan of the blues and playing the blues. So you've requested that we have a Bluesman's Challenge with our Insta Classic. This is that our job is to write a song that is blues oriented in this round. And you're gonna write one and I'm gonna write one. Because
Matt Lemke needs to give us some phrases.
Yeah. Well, we might have to.
Watching.
We might have to just make one up here.
That's fine. You want to pick up a word? We need Melissa.
We can pick it up.
I missed the Gary Allen thing. Did she explain?
She explained. I don't know. Melissa, who do you think won the Gary Allen contest? Me or Darren?
It wasn't against us.
I'm just kidding.
I can't find a guitar pick. We might get one out of there. Give us a phrase real fast.
Melissa, we're going to need a phrase for our blues challenge or just a couple words. If you
we're
could
going to
be
do
so
blues
kind.
challenge, and then we're going to do a video, and then we're going to get on out of here.
Then we're going to go watch Venom. I'm excited. I'm excited. So think, if you could, Melissa, of a quick phrase or a couple words, and Darren and I...
don't you mansplain to me.
Oh, my gosh. Don't you mansplain? Please. Darren,
that sounds like a really good...
Do you want to go first?
Like this for people to even see.
We can play upright like that. True. Darren, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go
while
first?
you sit and think. We have to grade on a curve. You're a pro.
I'll go first.
I'm not. All right, so.
I'll go first.
No. All right.
Sounds like what happened, right?
I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I decided when you're playing, I'm just going to go like this. Right in the middle.
Darren come down. He mansplained me. He tells me, Gary, he's so sexy. But I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Don't mansplain me. Don't mansplain me. Yeah, Darren, calm down. Then he calls in his wife. Tries to make it right with the mansplain me. But I found Jason Momoa without a shirt, and baby Melissa could barely understand what was going on. And she was just like...
You missed a great chance for a line.
Did I? Hit me. What was it?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Without a shirt.
Yeah. Oh, I see where you're going. And he made... Yeah. And he made a skirt fall off. Darren, don't you mansplain me.
Yay.
All right. All right, Darren, it's all your turn.
Okay.
Why don't you call this the mansplaining millennial?
All right. Micah, don't you mansplain me? Micah, don't you mansplain me? I'm doing some extra. I'm just stealing your lyrics. Can't you see? Micah, don't you mansplain me, or I'll kick you in the knee. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. All right. I get it. Micah wins.
Darren, that was fun. I always appreciate how lighthearted you are, and again, how quickly you are to do things, regardless of really anything involved. You're fun, and I enjoy it a lot. That was our segment called Bluesman Challenge.
Yes.
Correct? Okay, Darren, we're gonna finish strong. We got a real banger here left.
Yes.
We might get kicked off.
Yes, we're doing a good.
YouTube might say you've been shut down.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a reaction video.
So if we kicked off, don't take it personally. We didn't bail.
We didn't leave you.
Speak
We
to
didn't leave you. We're like we get YouTube said good fight and good night. Did you ever watch that show back in the day? Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV. They were Clay. Thank you everybody for coming. Good fight and good night.
Yeah.
I always used to love that line. Good fight and good night.
So you decided. We made the decision.
We did, because we just can't help ourselves.
Yeah.
We can't, it's like like a dude with a sore tooth. We just
I'm
have to
talking
keep
about
going
the bigger decision than that.
Oh,
So
what's that?
BTS and Coldplay.
Okay.
We decided that, to be fair, my chances of reacting positively to a BTS Coldplay song
I didn't know what you were gonna do.
are going to be fairly small. So we're going to have Melissa take my spot because she's nicer than.
Melissa, do you want to take
than I am
Darren's
on those
spot
things,
and watch
so.
this BTS video?
And Coldplay, yeah.
Melissa's
you come
looking
react.
at you like, I don't know.
BTS and
I didn't know
Coldplay.
that we decided.
Melissa, you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Well, if
I
you
don't
have
care.
all
It
of
doesn't matter.
Coldplay,
Don't let him mansplain
if you have
you,
all of
Melissa.
Coldplay and BTS, that's going to be like 12 people they got to cram into this video.
Okay.
Not including the extras. So, all right, you go.
Well, I'm happy to have Melissa rejoining. I think the conversation is really fantastically good. So I would say better, but I didn't want to be harsh. Okay, Melissa, let's give it a go. Darren, you're too kind to sit down. Melissa, we're going to be watching the globally known BTS and Coldplay. So are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's get it done.
You need
Here we
glasses?
No, I don't need glasses. I'm not blind like you.
go. That hair, it's just so good. Look, it matches my screensaver
I know,
too.
it
Okay,
does.
here we go. You say when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready. Here we go. This is hard to see. Let's see. There we go. Once upon a time, many years from now, 3 different planets, 3 different bands. They left. Hang on. Alien radio ship unites them via holoband. All the while they are tuned in by sounds. So holographs? Don't be a holograph video.
Oh my God, it is.
Well, that's just that. It's coming. The future's coming, Darren. We're all going to be in holographs soon. All right, Chris Martin. What do you got?
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise.
Simple, but I like it.
There's a paradise they couldn't capture. That bright infinity inside your eyes. 매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever baby. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my world light up inside.
Okay, I'm pausing. Melissa, give it a rundown. What's your vibes? She's laughing. Melissa's laughing.
It's okay.
Yeah, not you're not loving it.
No.
Yeah, not disliking it, not loving it, just
No,
like
exactly. I'm middle of the road.
puddling along.
Yes.
So far I'm okay with it. It's okay.
Yeah.
The beats are cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, forward.
Do you think maybe they were holographed in because of COVID?
I think it's trying to make a deeper understanding of our differences in our cultural world from Korea to the U.S. No, I'm
So
just
you're
kidding.
much deeper than me.
I do
I'm
actually
like-
think that's what's happening. But yes, COVID probably played a part of it. By deeper, I mean philosophically wasting time. That's what we're talking about. Here we go. I like it. I like the beat. It's fun.
Right.
It's chill. The hook was hooky.
Oh, now they're in person.
There we go.
And they said that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe and I just want to put you
Awesome. He's the hologram now.
Yes.
They're in person. Deep thoughts.
first and you make my world light up inside. My universe,
A beautiful video, right?
Yeah.
my universe, my universe. 나를 밝혀주는 건 너란 사랑으로 수놓아진 별. 내 우주에 넌 다른
I like
세상을
their
만들어주는
rapping
걸.
more.
너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까 지금의 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓고 너와 함께 날아가 When I'm without you I'm crazy
It's very Avatar.
Yeah.
We are made of each other baby you are my universe
No, it's moments like this. I wish we still hadn't seen WAP. Or maybe a Megan Thee Stallion video together. It'd be good. It'd be good. I love the aliens. They're very cool. Okay, it's back to movie time. Shut it down. Shut it down. Little remix in the middle of it. Cool. All right, Melissa. What do you think? Not your cup of tea? Cup of tea, sort of liked it, didn't like it?
I kind of like it.
I kind of liked it too.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I mean, it wasn't terrible.
I had a good time. It's like I went to the theaters. I spent $125. I have a little bit of remorse, but I still enjoyed it.
I feel like this was a movie song.
I feel like it was like it was written for some
A
type
movie.
Yeah,
And
I feel like
all
you're
those
totally
aliens
right. In
were
fact, we're
like
going
characters.
To see. You have to be right. Well done. We're going to see
That's
Venom.
what
Maybe it's like for Venom later. It looked like a kiddie style movie.
Yeah,
though.
it looked more like a Disney or something.
It did look like a younger style movie. Well, that's all I got too.
But it was good.
Cool.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, that was okay. All right, let's bring Darren back in to say goodbye. Melissa, thank you for joining us so much tonight. You are a pleasure to talk with and hang out with. There's Darren. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Smash that subscribe. Hit that notification button for us if you want to get notified. I have so many people asking me, like, dude, I never get notified of your show. It's not a subscription. It's not the subscription. You got to hit the notification button after you subscribe. So ring that notification bell and join. Ask us any questions. Tag along. We probably hit 2K tonight, but we didn't check. We have to be very, very close to hitting 2K. Again, so surprised that so many of y'all are hanging out with us, and we really appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's go watch Venom. We're going to have a double date night. All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye.